Shalom Akim. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakar Quadash, Barakathum. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the Akim that's doing his work in truth and sincerity. And there's a lot of people that's coming, newly into this truth, and they received this word, okay, all right, because they were called, but the scripture says many are called, but few are chosen, and you have to handle yourself accordingly in order, all right, in this truth, okay. You're not going to excel above the men that are already set up to teach this word in sincerity and truth. A lot of these guys, they listen to Great Millstone, okay, you see, but an evil suspicion has overthrown their judgment is because when they hear something that's not delightful to their ears, or something to where they feel like the way that the apostles are breaking certain things down, okay, all right, they have a problem with it and they want to go their own way, but they still watch the apostles and learn, okay. You see, these people right here are not set on any type of foundation, so first scripture I want to grab is first Titus 1 verse 10. For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, and these guys are unruly, not in order, vain talkers, man, speaking empty words, okay. You see, here it is, you got brothers waking up all over the world. You got brothers in Peru waking up, the camp in Peru, camp in Bolivia, and here it is, you got people that disagree with that and try to say that the 12 tribe sign is wrong. You see, those are vain talkers, man, and deceivers, man. Yeah, there could be agents among these guys here, man, but I truly believe Jake is a bunch of knuckleheads, man. All right, two-thirds of these people, man. Okay, you see, because they have their own wicked understanding, okay, when it comes to second Ezra to 13th chapter, man, talking about how the Northern Kingdom got over here in the Americas, man. They got a problem with that, man. Okay, they got a problem with accepting the Northern Kingdom to be of the Latin tribes, okay, and this is the same thing that was going on to where the Jews were basically not accepting the Gentiles that were basically coming in, which were Israelite foreigners, okay. They weren't accepting of it. It's the same thing happening now, man. Okay, and these guys are supposed to be of the circumcision, so-called knowing the truth, knowing who they are, okay, but they're not grasping the whole understanding of it, man. These are stumbling blocks unto them, man. You see, and a lot of them are deceivers, man. You see, right? Next scripture I want to get, because the scriptures say, man, has thou honey, eat what is sufficient for thee, lest thou vomit it up, man, so a lot of these people, man, a lot of these guys out here, man, are basically biting off more than they can chew, man, you see, there's levels to this thing, man, right? This is Proverbs chapter 25 verse 6. Put not forth thyself in the presence of the king, and stand not in the place of great men. You see, so these guys, they jump out the window, they haste with their mouth, man. Okay, and you putting yourselves out there to where in the presence of the king, man. All right. So the Lord sees your evil doings, man. All right, and you people try to think that you know more than the apostles, man. You try to stand in the place of great men. You see? Okay, you have a lot of guys that were a part of this body, and they go off and think they know more than the apostles, man. So you're trying to stand in a place of great men when the order's already been set up, man. You see? Right? For better it is that it be said unto thee, come up hither, than that thou shouldest be put lower in the presence of the prince whom thy eyes have seen, you know, and you trying to esteem yourself, man, on a certain type of level, man, you know, you got to start from the bottom, man, and humble yourself, man. You see, you know, you need to be sincere in the presence of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, you know, and of men. You know, you have to humble yourself to actual men that the Lord set up, man. You see, right? Go not forth hastily to strive, lest thou know what to do in the end thereof. You know, and then when you guys try to strive against the order, or you strive against what is being taught, okay, to try to create some type of new thing in the earth, okay, you know, you don't know what your end thereof is, man, because it's basically a dead end. You see, okay, all right. Satan's taking you for a ride, okay, and he got his foot down on the gas, man, okay. You see, because you're hastily trying to strive, man, trying to be on some type of level that you're not, you know, right? When thy neighbor have put thee to shame, you don't know what your end's gonna be up there when that neighbor have put thee to shame, man, because you're gonna be confounded, man. You see, you know, right? Next scripture I want to grab is let's go New Testament, Luke. Let's go 14 and 8, right? When thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him. You know, so when you are called into this truth, man, you know, you don't start from this top position to where you're able to receive this word, and you take the milk, you see, you know. And then now you think you're on some type of level, though, man. Then now you want to exalt yourself to this certain level, you know. That's not how this thing is, man. It's not about you, you know, right? Verse 9, and he that bathed thee and come and say unto thee, give man this place, and thou begin with shame to take the lowest room, you know. And you have a lot of guys that, hey, man, you had guys that were former camp leaders that this has happened to, man, you know. Okay, to where you get prideful and you get yourself exalted to this certain level, man, and then you think you have liberty to treat brothers a certain type of way, you know, or to, you know, to just be just that prideful and just know it all. You know what I'm saying? You know, that great orator. You know, that great what do you want to call it? Performer. You see? All right. Because the Spirit of the Lord will call your number up, man. Okay, you know, and begin to shame you, and you be cast down in front of the congregation, man. You see, right? But this is the way to do it. Verse 10. But when thou art bidden, go and sit in the lowest room, right? You got to humble yourself, man. And when thou bade thee cometh, right? Talking about the Spirit of the Lord, and he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher, then thou shalt have worship in the presence of them that sit at meat with thee, man. You know, because the Lord is the one that gives the increase, man. You see, you know, but you gotta humble yourself unto the Lord, man. Humble yourself amongst men. You see, right? For whosoever exalted himself shall be abased, and he that humbled himself shall be exalted, man. You know, and this is all about the meek, man. The meek, which is the elect, man. You see, you know, right? Next scripture I want to get, you know. Because there's a lot of these lone wolf type of know-it-alls that come up on a comment board, you know, and you know it's just really annoying, man. It's just really annoying, man, and it's vexation of spirit, man, for these guys, man. You know, their comments shouldn't even be sitting up on these comment boards for long, man. You know, and I encouraged Akim, man, to sincerely, man, brothers that got a lot of subscribers and get a lot of views, man. Hey, man, to clean them comment boards of those negative comments, man, you know, and just have nothing but edification up on your comment board, man, you know, okay? This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 21. Not every one that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven, you know? And you have to do the will of the Father which is in heaven, man. Like, not everyone is going to say, Lord, Lord, man, because a lot of these guys, they feel like they're really in the truth, you know? They can have a disagreement with the right way to go as far as with the doctrine, as far as with what they want to believe in, you know? Okay? They really believe that they're in this race, man, You know, you see, right? Next, verse 22. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils? And in thy name have many works, wonderful works? Then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye work iniquity, man. You know, and a lot of guys are working at iniquity right now, man. You know, because you are basically being hasty with your mouth, man. You know, and you don't know anything. You see? You know? This whole thing is of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. This is not of your own doing, man. You know? You see? Okay? Because you're boasting towards the Lord that haven't we done many works? You know? The Lord is the judge for that, man. The Lord sees your works, man. All right? The scripture says that the eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun, man. You know? Right? Verse 23. And then I will profess unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Right? Therefore, whoso hear the sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house on a rock, man. You know, and that rock is great millstone, man. That's the foundation, man. You know, because you have a lot of guys that came into this truth through these other alphabet camps. But then if they try to find, they find great millstone, or they try to speak up against great millstone, man, because they think they got it, man. You see? You know, these guys that are speaking up against great millstone, man, speaking up against the order, man, they don't have their house built on a rock, man. Okay? Right? And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock, man. So nothing can overthrow this truth, man. Nothing can overthrow the order that's been set up, man. Nothing can overthrow these words that are manifesting in the earth, man, and waking up the potential elect, man, because it's founded on a rock. You see, right? Verse 26. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man which built his house on a sand, man. And this is what you guys of these other philosophies or basically your own doctrine, you know, you know, talking about the northern kingdom is not of the Latin tribes and just a whole bunch of madness and things that are not profiting unto salvation, man. You see, you know, and there's a whole bunch of these guys out there, man. You see. Right, and then they can never tell you what the 12 tribe sign is, man. How foolish are they, man? You see, right? And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it, man. And you people are gonna fall, man. You know, because you guys are basically not rooted in this truth, man. Okay, therefore, man, you people are unfaithful, man. You don't have the faith, man. You're unfaithful to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man, and you lack faith, man. You lack faith on the words that are being taught out there on the highways and hedges, and having this truth grow. You still bucking up against, still stuck on Second Esdras, the 13th chapter, man. Okay, all right, starting at verse 40. Okay, talking about how the from Assyrian captivity, how the northern kingdom came over here to the Americas, man. You still stuck on that, man. You see, you know this word is supposed to have free course, man. And reaching the ears of the elect, man, and you still stuck on stupid, man. You see, right? Real quick, just add this in there. Probably pull two more precepts and finish up. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 1. Keep thy foot when thou goest into the house of the Most High, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil, man. You know, and you gotta be ready to hear, man, and receive this word with all meekness and truth and sincerity, man. You know, because you're running your mouth, man. You're giving a sacrifice of fools, man. You're foolish, man. You're foolish. Okay, you thinking that you putting up a dislike button, you know, and that's the killer too, man. A lot of these videos that brothers put up, man, they don't agree with what's being said though, but they have a dislike button, but you may not see no comment though, you know. But we know the intents of your heart, man, your mind, man, you know, because you don't have an answer. But then you have others that do make the sacrifice of fools, man, right? Verse 2, be not rash with thy mouth, and not let thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High. For the Most High is in heaven, and thou art upon earth. Therefore, let thy words be few, man. And you guys got long paragraphs coming out with what you believe is the breakdown for how the tribes where the tribes are, and you know, like I said though, you uttering you hasted other things before the Most High, man, because the Most High sees your works, man. You know, being workers of iniquity, man, being wicked, man. You know, you see that, right? For a dream cometh through the multitude of business, and a fool's voice is known in the multitude of his words, man. And you have these guys that you could tell that they're a fool, man, because they're saying too much more than what they need to say and don't have no understanding, man. You know, and these guys freshly, newly coming in that claim that they don't have no type of camp affiliation, and they say that with pride, you know. They say that with pride, you know, because they don't understand, you know, they try to have it to where, oh, well, you guys teach this, you guys teach that, I'm just going to be here in this corner, you know. The Lord didn't set it up that way, man, okay, all right? The Lord is dealing with in elect men, you know what I'm saying? So you in it to win it or you're not, man, you see, you know, right? All right, last scripture I want to get, I'm going to go in the last book, Revelation, right, 22, and 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He that is filthy, let him be filthy still. He that is righteous, let him be righteous still. He that is holy, let him be holy still, man. You know, so brothers that's in this faith, man, in truth and sincerity, keep on doing what you're doing, man. You know, these other guys out here, man, they just are fitting prophecy, man. All right? They're unjust and they're filthy, man. You know, and they're unrighteous, man, in their works, man. You know, the scriptures say that you should know them by their fruits, man. What fruits do these guys have, man, for you uttering anything on these comment boards, man? And then we go click onto your channel and you have no type of content up, man. You see, you know, you're being hasty in front of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. And Most High is going to destroy you people, man. You know, okay, all right. So with that, you know, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the Akim that's doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.